Students, yesterday we saw what is wavelength, that is the distance between two consecutive compressions or two consecutive rarefaction. Okay, that is the distance between two consecutive crests or two consecutive troughs is the wavelength. Okay, that is represented by this Greek letter lambda. Okay, now today we will see what is frequency. Now frequency is that which gives how frequently an event occurs. Okay, so suppose you are beating a drum, how many times you are beating the drum in a unit time is called the frequency of your beating. Okay, so for the sound, the number of oscillations per unit time is called the frequency of the sound wave. Now we can count the number of compressions and rarefactions per unit time. You can decide the time and then you can count the number of rarefactions. Suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a unit time and count this. That will give you the frequency. Okay, it is represented by Greek letter nu. Okay, and its SI unit is hertz. That is Hz. That is in the memory of the scientist. Enriched hertz. You can just go through this information. Okay, now this information is still here. Okay, and the frequency starts from here. So the information about this scientist hertz ends here. Now the time taken by the two consecutive compressions and rarefactions, okay, across a fixed point is called a time period. That means between two consecutive rarefactions or compressions. So this is the two consecutive compression, this is two consecutive rarefactions. The time taken from here to here or here to here, that is your time period. Okay. Now we can also say that the time taken to complete one oscillation is also known as a time period. Now one oscillation means what? When you start from here and come to here, that is known as one oscillation. Okay, or you start from here and you come here, that is your one oscillation. So from here to here, one oscillation, this is known as one oscillation, from here to here. So one crest to next crest is your one oscillation. Okay, or one trough to next trough is your another oscillation. So time taken to complete one oscillation is also known as time period, or the distance, the time taken to complete from one compression to next compression, or one rarefaction to next rarefaction is also known as time period. Okay, so both the definitions are correct. Now the symbol of time period is capital T and the SI unit is seconds. Okay, now the frequency and time period are related to each other. They are inversely proportional to each other. So nu, that is frequency, is 1 upon T. So they are inversely proportional. So if the frequency increases, time period will decrease. Okay, when the frequency increases, what happens? You will have this near, this will be here, because more frequency, like this, it will go on more frequency. The more frequency, the distance will be less. Okay, so the time period will be taken less. Okay, so more the frequency, less the time period. Now a violin and a flute may be played together at the same time, and the sound also travels to the same medium. They arrive at our ear also at the same time. Okay, but how the brain interprets the frequency of the emitted sound, that is known as the pitch. So the pitch of an violin and pitch of the flute, both are different. Even though they travel at the same time through same medium and arrive at the same time, but we can distinguish the pitch of violin and pitch of flute as different pitches. Okay. Now how do we define a pitch? The faster the vibration of the source, higher is the frequency, higher is the pitch. Okay. Now high pitch means what? There will be more number of compressions and rarefactions per unit time. So if you have a look at the graph here, now this you can see this wave. Okay, from here to here, this is one compression or this is one rarefaction. Now you can see here, this is a low pitch sound because the frequency is very low. From here to here it will take more time, but if you see here, now this time is very less between the two peaks. So the same time period, you can see 3-4 compressions have been done from here to here. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So the frequency here is more. Okay, this is a high pitched sound. So same time period you have got more oscillations, more frequency. Okay, and the time period is less because of more frequencies. So such waves are low pitched and such waves are high pitched. Okay, so a low pitch has got low frequency and high pitch has got high frequency. Now the next topic is the value of the maximum disturbance of a medium on either side is the mean value or the amplitude. Okay. Now let us see what is an amplitude. Now if you see this, okay. Now can you see the peak here? Now if you see this, the peak here. So from this is the equilibrium position, this value here and this value. So this value is greater, this value is less of the peak. The peak is here. The peak is here. Okay. Now here the peak is here, here. Now if you plot the graph, this value will be less, this value will be more. Okay. So this is the amplitude. This is the maximum vibration on the compression side. This is the maximum value of the rarefaction side. This is the maximum value of the compression side. This is the maximum value of the rarefaction side. This maximum value will give you the amplitude. Okay. So the maximum disturbance on the either side, it can be of rarefaction or of compression, that will give you the amplitude. It is represented by letter A and its unit will be same of that of density or pressure. So the loudness or the softness of the sound is basically determined by amplitude. Okay, so this sound will have soft sound, this will be a very loud sound. Okay, so the loud sound will have more amplitude, the soft sound will have less amplitude. Okay, so the loudness or the softness of the sound determined by the amplitude. Now this amplitude depends on what force an object is made to vibrate. If we strike very lightly, we will have a soft sound of less amplitude. If we hit very hard, the sound will be louder of more amplitude. Okay. Now louder the sound, it can travel large distance. If the sound is soft, it will not travel much large distance. Okay. Just turn the page. Now, just a minute. Just we go back. There's a last few lines left out. The quality or the timbre of the sound is a characteristics, okay, of a sound having high pitch or the same pitch with same loudness. So if you have got same pitch, okay. Now this is the pitch which we saw. The distance between the, okay. If two sounds have got same pitch and loudness, that is this, that determines the quality or the timbre of the sound. That is the differentiation between the pleasant sound and the, which is a rich quality sound, okay, and a noise which is an unpleasant sound. Now the sound which has got single frequency is called a tone. The sound which is produced due to mixture of different frequencies is called a note. Okay, now these notes are pleasant to listen, but noise is very unpleasant to listen. Okay, so one single frequency throughout, it is a tone. But if the frequency varies, okay, different frequency, then it is known as a note. So you have musical notes, different notes of music, because their frequency is different. Each note has got different frequency. Thank you.